The Western Limb is here today in Phokeng at Lebone College to explore what Special Olympics is doing here in the community. Special Olympics has been working here in the Phokeng region since last year when we did the African African Unity Cup that took place as well here in Lebone. We'd worked with the youth, and we had a youth summit there last year, and this year Special Olympics has returned again.
The school came and they said that Special Olympics is coming and anyone who wants to volunteer and be part of it, come. And I don't know what it was. I just saw that it was about soccer, and I really do like soccer, so I just signed up. And when I came, it was amazing. I saw everyone and people from Namibia and other African countries. They came here and they played soccer. And before that, I was very stereotypical and thought that people who aren't as able as I am can't do the same things as I did. But then after and during the whole Special Olympics last year, they seriously changed my mind.
Special Olympics is a global movement and a non-profit organization. And it is for individuals with intellectual disabilities, both children and adults. And it uses the transformative power of sport to change the individuals involved as well as their families and the communities. And we do this through year-round participation in sports training and athletic competition, which includes World Summer and World Winter Games. But we also have various initiatives, such as youth activation, family support network, healthy athlete screenings, young athlete programs, athlete leadership programs, and all of these support the development of the individual with an intellectual disability, and also target the communities around those individuals, because by making their families prouder, by making their communities more accepting and inclusive, we're really ensuring that the individual with an intellectual disability is able to grow and reach their full potential throughout their lifetime.
I would love to be a part of Special Olympics because it teaches us many things, like to treat people equal.
What Special Olympics is seeking to do is really teach the youth about inclusion, acceptance, and tolerance of people that are different from them, and also teaching them to be leaders in their community. I think it's pivotal because what the youth are learning is that they have power, that they can create change, and despite their age, they still have the same abilities as the adults that they're working with as well.
Trying to include everyone, just intellectually disabled and the able, because it's always been a matter of, okay, someone is different, so we aren't going to include them, whether it be in school things or sports. And so the Special Olympics just gives everyone a platform to be equal to each other.
Everyone has his or her own unique ability, no matter how disabled he or she is.
We shouldn't just judge others as they are physically or mentally disabled. We should always accept the fact that they are the same as we are. So we shouldn't take anyone for granted, and we should not give them any bad or negative attitude. So we should all accept each other and get to work together.
Special Olympics South Africa is operational in all 9 provinces, and we have been for over 20 years. We reach over 35,000 individuals with intellectual disabilities. And these Special Olympics athletes come from special needs schools or from adult care centres, or they're individuals who live with their families in communities. And by engaging them in various summer and winter sports codes with volunteer coaches, they get an opportunity to become physically fit but also meet other individuals with similar disabilities.
I don't really honestly know all the other schools that have disabled people, but I'd like to be more included in things that go on there. I'd like to help more and learn more about other people and myself. I want myself to grow in that experience.
They're able to train and compete against individuals who are the same speed and skill as them. They have an opportunity to win a medal and wear the pride that comes with that medal. They have an opportunity to travel. They have an opportunity to show off to other members of their community that they have abilities. As much as they may struggle in the classroom with some of the academic aspects, they thrive and excel on the sports field. What's interesting about Special Olympics, and certainly when one hears the word Olympics, they think of elite sport. And Special Olympics is not an elite sport movement. It has never been and it will never be, for the simple reason that If you are an elite sports movement, you exclude certain people, and Special Olympics is about inclusivity. So Special Olympics creates divisions and even modified sports to ensure that even those with a more moderate intellectual disability are able to participate in sports at their appropriate level. And that with training and competition, they are able to win a gold medal because they're only ever competing against individuals who have a similar sporting skill or speed to them.
To get more information and to gain that experience, to tell them and to teach them all about it.
Most of the learners are trying to change, to adapt to what we are doing, but even though they take us for granted. Some of the parents in our community just think that we are doing a silly thing, but if they see like a difference in what we do, I think they will change in future.
I do see a lot of people developing, especially in my school, because we've always been a school that everyone is very privileged, and some people do take things for granted. And then Special Olympics came and they gave us this, and it was just people's minds were open, people were more open to other ideas, they were more open to other people, and in our community people are more accepting and more tolerant of other people, and they accept better now.
So really through these activities we're beginning to see a change not just in those individuals with intellectual disabilities, but in their families, their communities. And in the Youth Summit, we now bring together those youth from the various high schools where we've had clubs, as well as Special Olympics athletes from Tika Special School, Gelibogge Special School and Kutanong Special School, which are all within the Northwest Province. And together, those youth with and without intellectual disabilities come together over 3 days to discuss what it means to live with a disability, how we can overcome the disability and the stereotype that goes with it, and how we can begin to build a community which is more inclusive and more accepting of people with special needs, of different needs.
We should, well, as the nation, grab each other's hands and hold for unity, and we should all accept one's problems and any other physical affections or emotional affections.
We are not better than anyone.
I should get to know and to accept that they are the same as we are.
No matter what you have, no matter who you are, you should treat everyone the way you want to be treated.